everyone, and welcome to Building Blocks. It's Friday. My name is Anahi.
And I'm Fuljens Henry. Happy Friday, everybody.
Today, we're just going to wrap up the leap into live selling graphic design, and we're going to show you the complete package that is going to be included with your leap into live selling registration. So we have really fun vertical waiting screens for you, and we're going to go over best practices for if you're going to live sell.
Yeah,
right?
But before that, let's update this lower third here.
So yeah, Fuljens, let's talk about your look. We're over here like super colorful, right? As you all know, right?
Shopping.
If you follow ENN, or actually we talked about this in a live stream with Stephanie Garcia about I choose my outfit first and then Fuljens follows. So Fuljens saw me with red and he went over there and got yellow.
And then so we just do the building blocks color coordination.
And then red and yellow lower thirds. It's just
looks great. Looks
there
great.
We go.
Let's see who's here. Yes. Mr. Moderator is here. Hello. Welcome, Paul. Good to see you. Thank you for everything in advance. Paul Dixon is here.
Paul Dixon.
Dan, yes, hood blocks.
Wait, you forgot. Anna and Fuljens are here too.
Oh, what's up, Anna and Fuljens?
Yes, there we go.
And Dr. Oteng, I come here sometimes just for the intro music. Got the Shazam ready.
We gave you a couple this morning.
DJing. Then Paul Dixon is like his ketchup and mustard. Salt and pepper, ketchup and mustard. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Also, you got Paul's hoodie on? Paul Duncan's hoodie on? I see.
Where is it?
Hey, go right here.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and Paul, Fuljens mentioned that you were moderating a rocket launch. What was it?
Yeah, like Paul dropped it in the Slack. Paul was moderating, I don't know. He's moderating a NASA launch. I don't know. Paul is next level moderating.
You know what I mean?
He's moderating NASA launches.
But it's so great, though, to be in the community. Like, we're just staring off of this. But it's so great to know so many talented community members, because when we're having conversation in real life here in the community, we're like, yes, we have a team of moderators because we know, especially you, Paul, Paul got us if we need any stream moderation.
Yeah, absolutely.
So thank you, Paul, for being so awesome.
Absolutely.
Yes, okay.
All right. So let's recap everything that we have so far. You have a lot of goodies. Hold on.
My goodies. Oh boy.
Stephanie asked us to create a My Goodies sound drop, so we did. All right. So first we have the live shopping network. So here is the sidebar that we created, right? So you're getting that. You have a complete sidebar full of real estate for your text and discounts and call to action, and you also have the QR code scan to shop lower third down there as well. And to complement this design, we have this here, live shopping lower third. Right?
It was pretty cool to see it
let's
customized by Rocky Nash, how she customized her own. And it looks so different.
Yeah.
You know, the graphics because of the customization.
Absolutely.
And the products that you can include in here.
Absolutely. Right? So this is a package here. And then we have the live selling automated lower thirds here. Right? So this comes with 2 lower thirds, and they're going to automate. And you can customize how long you want them to automate. Right now, I believe they're set to 10 seconds apart. And we have around the clock savings for Amazon. So you have the countdown here.
I really like this one.
Yeah, this is beautiful. And we have the lower third, only in the brave. Tap the follow button. That was awesome. Last week.
Yeah.
And we have a CTA lower third here where you can do ask me questions in the chat. Just to give you a few options to play with. So exclusive offer, And also there's Parker Jennings, hello, follow button, right? So you have a few options there, right? So that's your CTA, lower third. And then we have hex appeal, boom, right? You have the countdown. And we also have this lower third here. And there is going to be a longer version right here. And you have a CTA also as well. And this CTA, you have a few options here. You have, this is your Q colons. You have your follow and exclusive offer. And again, you can customize it however you want. These are all fully customizable, right? So this is all going to be complimentary when you register for a leap into live selling.
Which starts next Monday, the 24th. It goes for 2 days, 24th and 25th.
Yes.
It's going to be an incredible lineup of speakers talking all about live selling and the future and what you can do to get into it right now, or what you can do to elevate your skills, presentation, and camera presence, all of that great stuff. So yeah, so that's now today we have the vertical waiting screens, and the reason why we didn't design call to actions and things like that in vertically is because if you look at live selling vertical, if you join any live selling in Instagram, TikTok, you will see that if they have comments enabled, it goes all the way, covers the entire screen. At the bottom, the app has its own call to actions, right? And the engagement and all of that stuff, all the screen. So the screen is pretty busy. So what we did was we created a waiting screen, which is great, is for you to have there. But if you need to add any call to action to your vertical live selling streams, then you can just move it up. Just make sure that you look at how the layout is for the platform that you are streaming into when it's vertical. It's just very little space. It's very busy too. But we're gonna show you. Let's show you the waiting screen.
Yeah. So. And
how many of you are vertically live selling already or are thinking about it? Okay, Fuljens Henry.
If you can grab that trackpad over there, because we're going to head on over
What
to.
year is this trackpad?
Is
this the same one as that one?
Yes. We're going to head on over to other Ecamm. We're going to other Ecamm right now, just so you can see the designs that we have created for you all. Before we do that, let's just get this up and running. All right, so let's go to other Ecamm. Boom. Right. And the reason why we're in other Ecamm is because this is actually in true vertical format. This is in tall format in Ecamm. So this is not like the vertical framing like you saw last month. This is true vertical right here. Just trying to make this full screen for you all. Let's make this a little bigger. So this is our first one here. And we have a blurry camera.
Can we clean the...
Oops, wrong Ecamm.
Just maybe move the camera switcher from there.
Hold on a second here. Yeah, I guess it's just this one that's doing that.
Yeah, so move it to the side maybe so that it's not covering to the sign.
Let's see here.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
yep.
Cool. Mm-hmm. Right?
So I can appreciate the entire.
Yeah, so we have this here. And this is, series of shapes. And, these can be used two ways. You can use them for countdown. You could also, actually 3 ways. You can use them for countdown. You can use them for be right back. And you could also use them for thanks for watching towards the end. So there's different ways you could use this, right? And what we added here, we have some triangle characters that we found inside the character viewer. And some circles, added the timer here. And there's you notice the little dot, and the dot is a scrolling ticker.
Yeah, Paul Dixon say clever use of the ticker for the dot.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Yes. Yes.
It's the little things.
I actually enjoy that. That was like a last minute touch there, you know, and then,
But it makes it.
Yeah, it makes it and added some lowered the opacity. And what'll be great is, you know, hopefully Ken and Glenn can add a scroll from left to right,
We have
right? So we can have, you know, so we can add another dot there and scrolling in the opposite direction.
Yeah,
and
you know
whatnot.
what? We have to, because when we submitted, they're like, okay, what's the use case for this? So we should send it to them
Yeah.
and say, hey, this will be great if we did the other.
Absolutely.
But anyway, you're going to receive this. Hello, Johnny.
What's up, Johnny? What's up, Johnny? Hold on. Let me give Johnny his entrance.
So he even had coffee this morning. He usually doesn't have coffee, and he left the coffee maker on with no coffee in there. And I was like, "What's going on today?"
Oh my gosh.
So you Martin is loving your yellow hoodie too.
Thank you. Yes, a reverse scroll. A reverse scroll. And Johnny says, "I like the dots. I thought it was an overlay. Actually, yeah, it is. It's just it's a bullet, a circle bullet, and then we added the scrolling ticker effect to it. So, hold on a second here. Let me just hide this comment here, and then if we go into this Ecamm, we open up the text overlay panel here, right? So we have this circle here, add scrolling ticker effect to it. And if we go into the character viewer, let's see what that is. I believe it's black circle. Black circle. Yeah.
And you have the glow effect on it.
Yeah, and there's a glow effect on there as well. A light glow effect.
It's a full
and
moon.
Then, yeah.
It looks like a full moon.
Yeah, and then lower the opacity on that. So we have that, which is pretty awesome. And let's check out the next design that we have here. This is pretty cool too, because check this out, right? You're going to notice that there's going to be that scrolling ticker in the background. It's going to slide down, and then I'll just let you see what it does after this, right?
It's like loading.
Yes, it does look like a
Yeah.
loading. That's pretty cool. Yes, it does look like loading. And then watch this.
And then people will be like, psych.
Right. And then it's going to actually like bounce back up. You notice like that's pretty cool, right? That is pretty dope. And it's hidden behind layers of triangles in your upper right corner, the upper left corner, and the lower right corner. And this is going to be a segue to another feature request. The ability to rotate your text and ability to rotate the timer, right? So since we don't have that, you notice like everything is in italics, and, you know, I layered them in kind of like a slant format to give it, you know, to complement the overall look there.
And the really cool thing about this is that once you receive these package graphics, you can play around with it and it won't affect the original. For example, this is what I mean. You're going to have the other one. You're going to import it, and then you're going to do your plays, whatever it is that you need to do. You can change the color of the blur by adding a veil to it. You can customize it to your brand, right? And then if something happens, whereas, for example, you wanted to change the scrolling ticker and you added a different element, it will sort of change the animation and what it does. So you just have to delete it, and then go back and import it. So make sure that you either copy the scene that you're trying to mess around with, or, because then you will have to delete all the other changes that you have already made. So keep that in mind when you are customizing it to your own, all right? Make a scene, make another scene if you are changing the element for the scrolling ticker. That's one thing that would happen.
Hold on a second here. Let's just check to see what's going on in the comments. Johnny says, love it. Thanks. Martin McKenna, hello. Loving the ticker effects. I'll be trying that. Yes. Martin gets inspiration here and then just creates something so great. And Martin has been coming up with some amazing ideas that we'll be sharing in the weeks to come. It's been awesome, where you can like actually further customization of your overlays and enhancing your like the content management in terms of like switching different colors and all that good stuff. So perhaps Martin can join us live, Martin, and be here with us, and you could explain it as well. Oh, you giving me some coffee? I'm like, what happened to my coffee?
Because you stole my coffee from downstairs. You didn't even tell me you were going to drink coffee.
Here you go. I'll just take a little sip. After you had like a whole mug of it.
Yeah, but
You want some more?
I have my 2 cups.
So let's go to the next design that we have here. We have this one here. This is pretty cool. Kind of like shifted around, but I think that this is not locked, so we can kind of fix this on the fly. Perfect. Let's do this. So this is actually supposed to be like down here somewhere. Yeah, I think all this kind of jacked around. But anyway, this is supposed to be just up. Let's Command Z that. Can you Command Z over there, please? Boom. Let's see if this can fix here. And Command Z again.
Maybe make it smaller. So if you're trying to make it,
and then like just hold down Shift and just shift nudge it down. You see how far down it can go? Yeah, and then let's do the same thing with this one.
Up.
Actually, yeah, let's go up with that one. That's as far as it goes.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one was actually supposed to be like off to the side and down here like that. I think that's fine, but we can tweak it a little bit more after, like, because this profile was transferred over. This scene was transferred over, and kind of like stuff just kind of just jumped around.
Oh, but that's good though, because then
it's good to know. Yeah, it's good to know.
You all will see what we did.
So this will need some further tweaking, but it's just have like a series of shapes flying in and doing some crisscross effect, and it kind of got jacked up. Yeah, it's not supposed to do that. Yeah, it looked a little different before. Let's see. And then there's another one here. I believe they probably did the same thing. Yeah, where the rectangles are not supposed to be that long. So stuff got shifted around. Yeah, I think doing that is going to just like have everything.
What's wrong with it? Because no, like it's bringing it down more. That's like when you do that.
Yeah.
But that's the fun part. You can put it however you want to. Play around with it. I see one in there.
Okay, so it does. Yeah, I mean at this point we'll just like
This is what happens. So then, but then we have the original.
Well, on the other Ecamm,
Right,
yes.
but we have the original.
Yeah.
So it's like we can go back and
adjust. But that means that, you know, these shapes when transferring over are gonna do something funny, you know. So this needs more tweaking.
But let me say something though. It looked good at first. So when you all get it, it's still gonna look good. Mm-hmm. So we knew that it was different.
I guess, but
it's still gonna look good.
Yeah, it's just like they weren't supposed to be the same length. Yeah, that one is good. This one is perfect. Those didn't move around. But you know, I believe what's going on is that you notice like these are all actual shapes, whereas these here, if we go in here, it's text. So when we brought it in, everything just shifted around. So we will work on that. Maybe find another way to do that without actually having using the text. Maybe finding some rectangles that can look like this instead.
All right, better. Better. It's in beta. So
it's in beta, right? In beta. So at least you'll have these, and then we'll create also different variations of this. So I'll be right back, and thanks for watching. So this will be a complete package, right, with 3 scenes. And same with this, right? We'll have a be right back and a thanks for watching as well. And you could use them for any type of CTA as well.
Yep. Customize.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Yeah, so these are the graphics that you're going to get on Monday.
Yes.
For Living to Light. Everything is going to be shared, and we're coming to you at what, 6? Was it 6 o'clock? 6 o'clock for the daily wrap up, debrief.
You know what? Hold on a second here. So I think it's Leap.
With more presents and more games. And, you know, what are you looking forward to the most for Leap into Live Selling, everyone? Because I'm pretty sure you all have registered, right? So what are you looking for, like in the menu when you saw your email? Because you should have gotten an email with detailing all the information.
I'm gonna pull up the site in the meantime. And also, Paul had a comment about, where is it here? Yeah, the short sleeve hoodie. So if you go back here, yeah, so that's in the shop there. The tri-blend wicking short sleeve hoodie. And something I forgot to show you here is that there is another option. So you have you have your logo in the lower left corner here, but you also have the option to add the QR code here as well. So boom, right? So you have that option there. So all that is complete in the package. And then if we go to Anna's trying it out now. So that should take you directly to the actual the hoodie, the short sleeve hoodie there. Yes. And then if we go to the merch, boom, 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 right here. This one right here. The tri-blend wicking short sleeve hoodie. Awesome. So let's pull this up here. Just want to pull up the Leap into Live Alter Live. I think I had sent you the link for it.
Oh yes, you did.
Yeah, because I'm in, but it's not giving me the rundown. Unless Mr. Moderator has that link.
Yeah. So what are you looking for actually? Like what do you want to?
The rundown, the run of show. There's like an actual. Hold on. You know what? So let me just do it this way. Leapintolive.com. Unless Mr. Moderator has it. Just
oh my gosh, we text a lot.
Submit. Yeah, right. All right, I'm in. Just want to show them here. Let's go back. Boom. Awesome. Let's see what we got here.
Let's see the guidebook, yeah.
Right. So we have the Leap into Live Selling digital guidebook for $35. And that will include all the replays. Mm-hmm. Right?
And the previous years.
And also. The previous years also. Mm-hmm. Stephanie Garcia, keynote speaker. And here is the amazing lineup right here. This is I cannot wait. I cannot wait for Leap.
Yeah, this is gonna be great. So how many of you are already live selling or thinking about live selling?
Let's see here.
You know, for vertical, and you're getting into TikTok. You're getting into TikTok. For vertical, do you think that you're going to do you think you're gonna get into vertical live selling, or are you gonna continue with horizontal?
Since I'm just starting out, I want to start off with horizontal. Mm-hmm. Yeah, before I get into vertical. But you know what I'm gonna do with vertical? Shoppable videos. Right? So not necessarily live, but shoppable videos. Mm-hmm. And I got a lot of inspiration on TikTok, because for me, my user experience, I find that I'm finding I'm coming across more shoppable videos on TikTok that are more inspiring. When I go to Instagram, it's more so reels featuring videography and photography, mm-hmm. right? That's what I get served mm-hmm. on there, based on who I'm following. Mm-hmm. But I'm not really following anybody on TikTok like that, but a lot of shoppable videos I'm consuming. A lot of shoppable videos.
Well, they do say that the platform is about that. I mean, TikTok made me buy it. I mean, that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's like,
And I'm looking forward to that session. The TikTok made me buy it because I
Yeah.
see it. It's like when you experience it, like it hits home.
yeah, I
differently.
mean,
Yeah.
he's over here like, oh, look what they have. They have a thing that it turns the lights off, and I'm
Right.
like, I want to turn my own lights off. I
Right.
don't want to
Yeah.
go.
They have there's a series of shoppable videos. It's like, oh, Amazon finds part 67 and stuff like that. Here's a button that will, turn off your light switch. It's like a robotic finger
Like,
and
no.
all kinds of stuff. Like just gets all types of stuff on there.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But then also one experience that you had was that was very interesting the way that rolled out. And if these are the things that those ideas and these are the things that you want to continue to do, there takes a lot of preparation.
Mm-hmm.
But the video that you did about your Jeep and all the engagement that you got.
Yeah, and it just spurred some ideas. So I did a reel. It was intentionally for a reel for Instagram, and I took the hardtop off my Jeep, and I said, you know what? Let me just document this because I did a DIY. I hoisted the hardtop to the garage ceiling, and using these straps, and I just did some transitions and all that good stuff, and then I found like a trending audio that I saved from like a few weeks back, right? And I posted it on Instagram. The views did pretty well after a few days, but then I said, you know what? Let me share this in TikTok also and see how it does. A Jeep community came out, and and the conversions are way different on TikTok. There's a Jeep community there. They're asking if they want to see the Jeep, they want to see the process of how I created the DIY hoist and all that stuff. So, there's some opportunity there to create more content.
That
and
could be
engagement.
turned into a shoppable video.
It could be turned to
because
shoppable
you can-
videos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you can
Absolutely.
add the links to it, and then you can add all of the
Yeah.
for Amazon or
Exactly.
wherever else.
Exactly.
And you
And that's
can-
where like my brain started heading there. It's like, okay, there's some opportunity there. Cause like, whereas on Instagram, it racked up views. Like, I think it's around like 2,000 views or so and likes, but that's as far as engagement, but the conversions were on TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what they say, right? Like when TikTok. So
Yeah.
it would be interesting to see how after the leap into live selling and the techniques that they're going to be sharing.
Yeah.
But one of the main things is just the content, right? Because for you're like, okay, this is fun. I'm going to create this.
Yeah.
But then you got all of that engagement. But there's, you need to create more content.
So follow up.
But right, but if you had, for example, you had a strategy where you were like, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and this is the follow up I'm going to have, then you can quickly turn that conversion into money.
Yeah.
Because if you would have posted some like links or things like that, then it would have converted.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
I think that's going to be the next step because now it's the process of showing how I created the DIY Jeep hardtop hoist and and links to the products that you'll need, which is will be the straps and the eye bolts and all the good stuff, right? And
Pretty
then,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff.
And then they're like, oh, show us your Jeep. So now it's going to be a process of like, here's what's in my Jeep, part 1. Here's what's in my Jeep, part 2. Here's what's in my Jeep, part 3, and so on and so forth, featuring all the like creature comforts in my Jeep and all the tools and tech that I have in there, and creating shoppable videos out of that.
Yeah, and I
right.
bet
So that'll all be vertical.
I bet you that if you do something with the rust,
Yeah.
that would be a really
Yeah.
big one.
Yes,
as well.
that's
So
another
there's
one
so
also.
many things.
It
Once
just
you
opened up
start,
doors, yeah.
Once you start, you do it whether it is for fun or hopefully is for. Well, it could be both for fun and for passive income. The inspiration that follows
Yeah.
is where you're going to convert which way you're going to go.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, so
and
Neil Fairmont says, thinking about it, but have signed up for Leap for next week.
Yeah.
Awesome. We will see you there, Neil. And Paul says that if you have a replay pass for past Leaps, you will have the replay for this year too.
Yes.
That is pretty cool.
Yes,
That
absolutely.
is pretty cool.
Absolutely. And there's the registration there, leapintolive.com. And then I'm looking forward to some the Amazon sessions because I have some questions for Dealcasters and Jeff. So my shoppable video journey on Amazon. Created 3 shoppable videos, and I probably like did it completely wrong, didn't follow any of the rules, and they got rejected. And the wait time for me to get the rejection was approximately 4 weeks. So I took a break, and then I created 3 more videos, and I think I'm around the 4-week mark now. So hopefully by next week, the leap week, we'll know for sure what happens. Because let me share this with you all here. So if we go to my Amazon here, look what you're gonna get here. So boom, right? So your videos were not approved to be featured on our product pages. Please try again, right? So there was there was a similar message there. And that message said, they were rejected because it didn't, it was similar wording, but it was a different message, right? And then it transitioned to this message. So after you have to delete the videos and upload them again, which I did. And the message is still there. So it's kind of like scary. It's like, what do you do at this point? I spoke to Jeff, and Jeff said, yeah, they're getting they're more strict with that because there's a lot of influencers coming on the platform and whatnot, right? So you just have to wait and be patient. But I believe I'm at the upload date March 22nd, and now it's April 21st, so it's almost that 4-week mark. So hopefully by next week we'll see for sure what's going to happen. But I deleted the videos. That message is still there. And then upload the videos, the message is still there, right? So it's kind of concerning, but I'm just gonna leave them and see what happens. Yeah,
that would be great for them for the tips. But they also say you don't need to go, for example, thinking about having perfect audio, perfect camera, different camera angles, and all the stuff. All they need to see is the product that you're talking about. That's one of the things that I've, throughout all the research and then me hearing you talk about it, is what I gather from it. So it will be great to hear from the Leap into Live Selling experts, speakers about that.
Yeah,
specifically.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
And just like here, I mean, you don't know what they're going to, you don't know. They didn't tell you. They just say violates our.
No, not so much violation. It's just that, the first videos didn't meet the best practices. And some of the best practices, like, seeing just you on camera and giving an honest review of the product and whatnot, So I went back on Amazon and I saw other people who got approved and what they did. I'm like, okay, so I'll just follow that exact format, and that's what I did. But that message is still there, right?
Yeah.
So just gonna wait.
When I go to Amazon and I'm looking for especially shoes, especially shirts, pants, whatever it is, whatever store I go to, I want to see how the pants fit. I want to see if they're stretchy. I want to see how the stretch goes. So I want the ladies that bend down and like do flexible stuff. I'm like, yes, that's what I want to see. So for products, whatever it is, whether it is a microphone, whether it is a phone, a lipstick, whatever, you need to show how it is that what people want to see, right? So I'm like, okay, so this lady was modeling a jacket. She was live selling. So she's like, this jacket, if it is zipped here, all the problems that ladies can potentially experience, she covered it. So I'm like, okay, I want that jacket. I want it. And I purchased it. So it was very easy, very cool. And I'm like, okay, I'm going back to her whenever I need something else for comfort.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's like a real world squat test.
You have to, right?
Test.
It's like you don't want to see like the back, how low it goes.
Real world test. But then for me, if this gets rejected again, so I'm like, I'm gonna not really wonder like what the heck I did wrong, because one of my reviews, I reviewed the Anchor battery, right? And just giving I didn't plug it in and show that it's charging the phone, whatnot. But I kind of like walk through what it is, with the lights here to indicate the battery, the different ports that are available down here, and my experience of like using it, traveling with it, how the size is relatable to the size of an iPhone and whatnot, and how many charges we go through, like just giving my honest experience and everything. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, what's wrong with that? I'm on camera and I'm just reviewing the product, right? So I did that.
Wait, that's a new one that you submitted?
No, it's one of my new ones. Yeah,
Okay.
It's one of my new ones. Like on camera talking about this product, right? So that was one of them. And the other one was this one here. So this is a the flat charging dock for, you know, your iPhone and your Apple Watch and whatnot. But with this one, I actually had an overhead camera, right? And actually placing the iPhone, placing the Apple Watch, placing the AirPods on here. And I'm on camera, right? In the corner, right? So like I had a camera overlay there. And then the other one was a review of the light bulbs back there, right? So I'm on camera again and it's reviewing the light bulbs back there where you can just change the colors and whatnot back here, right? So this here.
So how
Right,
do
so that was the
you
other review.
open this? Do you pull, does this pull up? Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But I like this one because you lay everything flat on there, right? And then this little tab here is just for the lightning cable where you can just plug in your AirPods. Right? So those are my three videos. The Anchor battery power bank, this flat charging dock, and also the light bulbs.
So it stands like that, and then you have your.
No, this part here. Hold on, let's just lower this off here. That part there is for your AirPods. This is where you just plug in your AirPods. You lay your phone flat on this rubber padding right here.
And you have to take the thing off the case.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you go through all of that?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
there.
that's
It's there on the storefront actually. So let me see here.
That's pretty
Just
cool.
show it
So
to
that's you see, those are the things that we need to see. We need to see because
hold
I'm
on.
like, okay, I'm looking for something.
Here we go. Right. So this is what I did. Right. I'm there, and you know, did an unboxing. Right. Right. I plugged it in. I'm like, why are you not gonna approve this? Like, come on. I plugged it in. I put in the AirPods.
You even moistured your hands.
I moisturize my hands so they don't say like your ashy hands were a violation of our Amazon policy, best practices and whatnot.
You color coordinated the band.
I
and
color
everything.
coordinated, and then the grand finale, boom, right? So all that. I did all that.
And then you have the case next to it, but like, did you take the? Okay, so this is the case, or is that?
That's the unboxing. That's
Got
the
it.
unboxing. I just
Okay.
left it there. I just left it there as an anti-design.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So that was that. And then, so the next one, this was the light bulb one, right? Just right. Here's the product. I own the product. It's in my hand. And as you can see behind me, the lights are off. And then I'm going to demonstrate what you can do with it. Boom, 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 boom. I'm turning them on. And I'm talking about how you don't need Wi-Fi and all that good stuff. You could change the colors and you have different modes and how simple it is to use. Like, come on, you know? Mm-hmm. So, and then this was just talking about the battery bank and my experience with that.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. Let's see. Good luck. You're almost there, right?
Yeah. So tomorrow will mark the 4 week period.
Yeah.
So we'll
and
see.
then in Leap into Live Selling, they're going to cover commission rate and all that stuff. Is there?
If not, then for people who have those questions, you're going to have those experts to get them
Exactly.
answered.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you got your nails done.
Yeah. It's like, come on, like
That's it.
I think I was fully in compliance there. So let's go. One more day to go.
It
But
was
I
a
don't
do
know.
not bother me day.
Right. But my question now is that after that, right? So the first batch, it took 4 weeks. What does that mean for the second time around? Is it going to be 4 weeks? It'll be longer than 4 weeks. And then according to the Amazon page, hold on, let me go back to here. So it says, which is the scary part, please note that we limit the number of cumulative reviews to 3 per influencer. So what does that mean? So am I on my second review? And if it gets ridiculous again a third time, what happens after that? I have all these questions, all these
Write 'em
questions
down.
and concerns. So, so when the Dealcasters are up, so Dealcasters, they're talking about selling smarter, not harder. I'm gonna have my Q colons ready for them.
Yeah.
And Kirk also, I believe Kirk is approved. And Jeff. I don't think Jeff is on.
And that is great because it's they're coming. We're coming right after them.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be all lit.
Oh yeah, perfect. Which is perfect. And Jeff, the art and craft of repurposing. So have some experts there to pick their brain while live and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but that's awesome.
Paul has a
Wait, did you turn around 3 times, jump, and do it? Yes. It's like, what else do you want, Amazon? What else do you want?
But I mean,
and then they do shit. Go ahead.
No, that it's just about almost seems like trial and error.
Yeah. And then they do have best practices here. I read this like so many different times in different ways, right? Demonstrative. Looking to understand a product's features and value proposition, how it actually looks, how a person uses it, what it sounds like, and so on, right? Straightforward. Yeah. Descriptive. What is it? What are the features? Who is it for? Why is it different and better than other choices? I think I made reference to that when I was, talking about the battery, like how I haven't considered using another one because this one is so reliable and you can charge it so many times without losing a charge, so that's real world experience. So,
yeah, for me that one, right? So that one is good. I like it.
Yeah.
But the smaller one for me, that I can put it in my purse and it doesn't weigh me down is way better. Right, for that. Yeah. So it's like, who are you targeting, right? Who are you targeting? So for you, you're targeting who?
I just want to get approved, bro. I just want to get approved, bro. That's it. I ain't targeting nobody. You want this battery, you buy it. That's it.
Listen, but you do have to know who your target is. You do have to.
Absolutely. That's
the way you're going.
This was like, it was like, yo, I put in so much work in my first round of videos. One of them was I don't have it here. It's the Wallabout. It's Wallabot. It's a Wallabot. It's basically a stud finder, but it's electric, and you pair it with your iPhone, and you can actually kind of like see behind the walls. So you get like an actual visual on your iPhone of like where your wall studs are, where cables are, pipes. It's really cool. So I went into Ecamm. I had camera overlays. I'm showing how it's being done and everything like that.
Yeah, but so I could see that one. That one was well produced, but I could see why because you showed more like it was like a fast, like a time lapse. Yeah. It wasn't necessarily how you get it, how you install it, how you do this.
Right.
Yeah. So I can see how that one.
And then so that was one. And then the other one was, so off to this corner here, there's a TV that was mounted. I believe I showed the process of how I mounted it, the tools I used and everything. So it was just like a bam, 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 processing it and fishing the cables behind the wall and all that stuff. But again, it was not me. Hey, I bought this, the fishing cable system and here was my experience with it and blah, blah, blah. It's like, I didn't talk about it. I just showed you. So.
Yeah, I just did a template. You went producer heavy.
I went producer heavy.
You went producer heavy. And that's what we're saying. Like, it doesn't necessarily need to be, oh my gosh, look at on my setup. It's just about the product.
Yeah.
It's about the product. And that's what I feel. That was the first thing, the first submission.
So they were like, nope, rejected, right? So now I just reset. I went on camera, giving my honest review, demonstrating the product while I'm reviewing it, what I think about it. And you can review the products whether you like them or you dislike them, because the whole point of it is that, you influence somebody else to make a purchase on Amazon. That's what it's about. So if you, this is too heavy for you. I'm talking about how great this is, how many charges, like you watch my video and then you went for my video. I don't like this one, right? And then you went and got this one, right? You went and got the white version. It's lighter, it's smaller for you.
Right.
I'm gonna get my commission.
Right.
Because I influence you to buy that.
Yeah.
That's my target. That's my target.
That's your goal. Your goal is for somebody to buy the product.
Click on the video and then buy a product after that.
Yo, I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm like,
I love it. I love it.
But it's great just to show. Like I see the ladies, I'm like, okay, I'm looking for a detangler for my curls. So I want to see how tight their hair is. I want to see it. I want to see if the hair looks like mine, because all the products are different. There are thousands and thousands of products for curly hair. And I'm like, okay, so I see this lady and she's over there and she's like, look, and she's using this doesn't work, right? And then she uses another comb and then she uses the product, and it's the product and the comb that work together, right? And she talks about the type of hair and it's a 3C, all of those details. I'm like, you and I, right? And then I purchase a product. So it's just, you need to have your target. Once you get your videos, you get your target.
Yeah.
You get your target.
Yeah.
But these are all the things that we're going to be learning.
Yeah. I'm
right?
so looking forward to it. Mm-hmm. So Victor, what's up, Victor? Victor has the Wallabot before it worked with the iPhone. Yeah. There was so the one I have is the version 2 or whatever, where it pairs with your iPhone, and your iPhone is kind of like the X-ray vision for it and whatnot, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Paul didn't have a Q colon.
Well, that was actually a comment. That was a comment.
a C colon instead. A C colon instead. Yeah, but no, the shoppable video experience has been really good. It's been a great learning experience, you know. And there's so many opportunities on different platforms, because even Pinterest, we haven't spoken about Pinterest, right? So these vertical graphics that we showed you, they will work well on Pinterest, because if you like take some time to go to each of the platforms and you see how similar they are, right? So I was on the Pinterest platform. There's live, and then there's just like the videos. It looks similar to a TikTok, right? Okay. But the Pinterest live, the Instagram live shopping, and the TikTok live, they all have the comments in the same area, right? That same real estate, and then up, and so it's the lower third, the upper third, and the middle is where everything is kind of like empty for you to like have your camera placement and whatnot, right? So once again, that's why we went with these designs, where it's more so of waiting screens, countdowns, be right back, and things of that nature that you can use with, you know, and then when you're actually, going live, you just go full screen, right? Full screen is probably the way to go.
Yeah. 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 When you're live selling, and plus they have all of this, like how many products that have sold, who is selling it, the shipping, all of that is busy. The screens are busy.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on with the comments and all that good stuff. Yeah, the screens are super, super busy. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can enable disable, but it's cool to see the tools that the app has for you to create engagement and to keep people inside the platform watching your streams, which is the viewers. This product has been purchased so many times. This is how many times it's left for you to enjoy this offer and things like that. So that's all in app that definitely should not block with a call to action, unless the call to action has more weight than the native app call to action.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be great. It's fun. I will watch Fuljens doing it. I have my other own lead generation with other videos, but he is I cannot wait to see what you do, and
we'll see, because
I will help you out. I can be your model and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see. So I don't know, for me, if I get denied another time again on that for Amazon, because I'm like, what else? What did I do? Because now it's like, is it like process of elimination? Should I not have done the? These are the thoughts that's going through my mind. Should I not have done this review where I'm doing the overhead camera and I'm a thing there, or should I just been full screen? I'm gonna start thinking about that. Is it because I reviewed the battery bank and I didn't actually like show it being used?
Well, you need
right.
Yeah.
And instead of just talking about it and how great it is and how much I love it, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, I think that one, the lights, was fine because I showed the product, in my hand, and I demonstrate it, and then I gave my experience about
But
it.
even if say you don't get approved to do this thing, you still can guide people to Amazon and even make a higher commission.
That's what I was gonna say. So
Yeah.
like if that doesn't work, so now it's all about shoppable videos on other platforms, and then guiding people to
Your store.
the gear, the
Yeah.
store,
Yeah.
and also Amazon Live.
Yeah, I mean,
Amazon Live.
for example, I post about I'm a incredible love writing, love using notebooks, love with pens and sticky notes and all of that stuff. So I post that on my socials, and I get, where do you get this? Where do you get the notebooks? Where do you get this? Where do you get that? So I just give them the link straight to my associate account that has the links. So I'm bringing them into the platform, and I'm rewarded higher than if you
absolutely.
were in doing the live selling
Yeah.
in it. So it's not like you, oh my gosh, I don't get approved, I'm doomed.
No,
Right?
that's plan B. Plan B is definitely to take it that route. Create shoppable videos on other platforms and live selling experience on other platforms also. You know, so and then guiding them to the store.
Yeah.
And making sure all the products are there. Because now after that whole TikTok Jeep experience, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have a store, a list with like, you know, all like the Jeep gear and stuff like that. But some of the stuff you won't find on Amazon. You're going to have to go somewhere else. But maybe they, you know, there's some affiliate programs that they have and whatnot. So that's something to look into now. You know, things I wasn't looking into before, all from that one experience.
Yeah.
Right? Because it wasn't meant to be a shoppable video. It's just meant to like, you know, I was just feeling creative, and I was like, you know what? I did all this. Let me just document it and post it.
And also listening to your viewers, right? Listening to your viewers. So for example, in this live stream today, the hit was Fuljens' yellow sweatshirt. So you could potentially get the sweatshirt and just write Fuljens in it and then sell it.
Yeah.
And people will be like, okay, what's a Fuljens?
Right.
Right? It's a graphic and just make it or whatever. But anyway, that was, you know, just listening to the audience and just having it, creating your own live selling products without having to depend on other platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I was just checking to see like what it was. So it's like, can you show us your truck? Can you show us how you did it? And then somebody just followed up. I was just about to ask the same thing. Would love to see the install or a closer look at the setup. So that's just so many different videos right there that I can create off of that.
Oh, hi, Wayne. Oh, my gosh.
What's up, Wayne?
Yes, hello.
Q Colin from Dan. Did you ever think that when you started with Ecamm, you would become a fashion icon?
You probably did. Because that's like his family, all of everybody says, like all his birthday cards and things like that. They're like, you're so fashionable. You're nice. They're like, yeah, you do your thing.
I guess.
Yeah.
I love to color coordinate.
Oh
and
my
that's
gosh,
like
for real.
And then there's some opportunity for that for being a set designer.
So no, for real. So we're about to close here, but we were at a photo shoot, and I typically go, okay, cute pet name for him, right? And I'm like, can you come here? Let me check the light for you in the background and blah, blah, blah with you. So he's my model. He does all these things. And don't I see his coordinated I saw him before we leave, but I really didn't pay attention. So then when I was photographing him, he has the band matched to his jacket. He has the shirt. And I'm like, okay, good. This looks good in picture. So this is the picture that I took. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Airdrop it to the max so we can.
This is a screenshot.
Yeah, that's fine. Just because Anna is like holding all these photos hostage, because what happens is that before the photo shoot, I become the test subject. So I got smart with it. So if I know I'm gonna be the test subject, I'm gonna make sure I come correct, right? Because now I get free headshots. I get free professional
You come correct all
headshots.
the time. You come correct all the time. Everywhere, it doesn't matter. He's just like straight up.
And no, we're not. Dan says we're embarrassing fools. It's all good. And then so Anna studies specific poses, and then I practice the poses to the so we can nail it. And here is one of them here.
So it was but I'm like, okay, this was after a couple of tries. So like moving around, making sure that and just because, right, the lighting is better. This is just a screenshot.
That's just
so
a
I'm
screenshot,
like,
yeah.
So he had the whole thing coordinated, the whole thing. So I was like, okay, all right, cool. So here's a band and all of that stuff, but I'm using that shot for my portfolio.
Yeah. And then send them to me so I could turn them into so I could create my LinkedIn post. I need to create my LinkedIn post. What's the holdup?
I have to edit them.
What's the holdup?
When I edit them, I will send them to you. But anyway, so that's you were a fashion icon there, and Johnny suggests you sell the suit.
Sell the suit. Crisscross gonna make you jump.
That's what I told them before we left, because it was at a college. I'm like, so you're over there looking like a whole, what did I say to you? That you were looking like a whole counselor?
A school counselor, because it was like a khaki color. I'm like,
you're in here with your denim
like
khaki suit.
It worked out well.
Anyway, it worked out
well because the colors in that space, worked out well with what I had on. Yeah,
they were really nice.
I got some really nice free photos.
Yeah.
For being a test subject.
Yeah. So everyone, so remember on Monday there will be no ENN because we are going to be leap into live selling recap, and we're going to be immersed in the entire experience. So hope to see you all there in the comments, learning and finding ways to make additional passive income that we can all do. And just decide what it is that we're going to do at the same time, because there are so many options out there that sometimes it can get overwhelming. But once we get it narrowed down and our decisions are made of what it is that we're going to do, it becomes easier and we can go ahead and tackle that.
Yeah.
So we're going to learn a lot. Just make sure you come prepared with your notebooks and things like that. There will be replays, but it's better to have when you have the experts for you to ask your questions and everything that you need.
Paul says, the only reason I'm coming to create a camp is for the headshots.
Hey, that's
gonna
true,
be
right?
that's gonna be lit.
Great.
Man, that's gonna be great.
I'm studying creator poses for all of you to give you all the creator poses. That's gonna be great.
Sure.
It's gonna be amazing.
So once again, for registering into Leap, tons of for you here. All right, you have the live shopping network, sidebar here. You have the live shopping network lower third with some customization options here, the QR code option, or you can just keep it with your logo like so. And then we also showed you the automated experience that you have here, so you could automate your live shopping experience. You don't have to just keep it automated, and you just continue delivering your content. And this is like our favorite one, the around the clock savings designs here, the countdown, the lower third with CTA, and just a standalone CTA with different ask me questions in the chat, exclusive offer, follow, and whatever else you want to add, because it's fully customizable. And then you have the hex appeal, the countdown. I kind of like this. It reminds you like a soccer ball, basketball type of look going on there. And the lower third, you have two versions of the lower third. This one here, you have this one here as well, and a standalone CTA little thingy there for you. And if we switch on over to other Ecamm, you have the Let's Find Deals countdown, which can also be repurposed as be right back, thanks for watching, and all that good stuff. And this one here, which I love, this nice slant design with the scrolling ticker that's going there, like it's kind of loading in, as Anna mentioned, and then it just bounces it back up. And the beta. This is some beta stuff going on. So, this will be, improved before we send it out.
Yeah, that's going to be great. All right, everyone. Thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for
Doctor.
spending time with us. And if you want to see the rest of the Fulgens's modeling shots, just make sure. Where is the day you're gonna post it?
It's gonna be on LinkedIn. It's gonna be a LinkedIn
I'm
post.
gonna post some on my LinkedIn as well and Instagram because that photo shoot was just incredible. There were so many amazing students.
I took like 70 vertical videos to create like content and stuff like that. So it's really cool.
So it was great. Thank you so much, everyone, and have an amazing rest of the day and weekend. And we will be seeing you on Monday and Tuesday for Leap. Let's leave. Let's sell. Let's make it. Right.
Let's go.
My name is Ana Hill.
And I'm Fuljens.
And you're watching Building Blocks. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.